Hi everyone, my name is Genesis Lopez and I will be talking about two studies focusing on sleep duration and direct factors contributing to childhood obesity. The obesity rate within society continues to increase consistently. Therefore, targeting the contributing factors as to why children do not get the sufficient hours of sleep needed is crucial. The information that will be presented regarding two sectional studies will further explain both studies performed on children to determine the correlation between lack of sleep and increasing body mass index. In addition, identifying bad habits that result in less sleep for children. Both studies consisted of both boys and girls as participants. The first study being presented is called Short Sleep Duration and Large Variability in Sleep Duration Being Independently Associated with Dietary Risk Factors in Danish School Children by K. Jeltsin. Evaluates the relationship between sleep duration and dietary intake and increase in obesity. This study consisted of randomization and comparison between groups of previous studies performed on similar topic in regards to 676 Danish children's physical activity and sleeping hours being monitored. Further research needs to be done in order to find an association between timing of energy intake. The second study, called Sleep Duration or Bedtime by Golly, focuses on determining the relationship between sleep duration and the amount of energy intake and eating habits. It consisted of a cross-sectional study in which a large population of 2,200 Australian children participated on a 7-week interview, along with parents answering questionnaires in regards to the health, eating, and sleeping habits of their children. This study concluded that variable hours of short nights of sleep contribute to poor eating habits, which then leads to obesity among children. The less hours children sleep, the more likely it is for them to consume sugary foods. This study is considered to be a strong study because it consisted of random samples in which changes within the study were made, and also those changes changed the correlation between the experimental factors and the results of the study. Overall, the stronger study due to its outline and results was the study performed by Golly. Therefore, potential triggers found in those studies have consisted of eating habits, lack of physical activity, and hours slept. Determining better mechanisms to present to both children and parents on how children can be more physically engaged throughout the day, as well as ways to improve their eating habits in order to improve children's lifestyle to reduce obesity rate. Monitoring these areas closely will find ways to overcome obesity rate among children nationwide.